All right, welcome back, guys. This is Anime Rev 578. Basically, I'm Jameer, and this is going to be the first video to where I'm just going to give my thoughts on the current season of anime. We're talking about spring of 2021. Uh, so, if anybody is a seasonal anime watcher like I myself, um, you know, easily you could say that this season is way inferior to the last season of winter 2020, or I should say winter 2021. Um, I mean, from obviously all the bangers from last season, like for instance, you got Attack on Titan. Um, you got the slime anime, the isekai. You got just so many different animes. Obviously, Jujutsu Kaisen, Jujutsu no Kaisen. Just so many different animes to where like winter was just it was like an overload. Like there was just so much to watch in the winter. And excuse me. And I know that this season is definitely inferior to, let's say, the last season. But there's still some things this season that I've seen so far that has impressed me. And in future videos later on today, I'm going to kind of break down all the things I've watched so far, anime by anime, and just kind of give you my impression or my opinion on each individual anime. This video is more so a broad introduction, more so a broad impression on what I've seen so far. Vivi, that anime, for instance. Beautiful animation, beautiful voice acting. The music is on point. And I haven't watched episode 4 yet, but I know 4 episodes are out right now. And so far, I've liked what I've seen. I like the idea of essentially time travel, because that's what this anime is about. It's about time travel. And you have it to where not only is it just about time travel, but you can tell like it's going to be about some beyond the surface type lessons that you can learn, and some kind of moralistic point that the anime is going to make. And I feel it already. You can kind of see it in the writing, you can kind of see it in the music, and it's definitely on the path of being one of those type of animes to be at the top for this season. Now, I mean, there's a couple other animes that are kind of very similar. They're both romance, they're both rom-com, I would say. And the ones that I'm talking about, well, first of all, they're very similar. The one where, I can't really say the Japanese title, but basically, there is that one anime where you have it to where there was a high school girl runaway, and basically, this dude found her like literally laying at like this lamppost outside, and somehow, some way, she found her way into into his house, because he was obviously a very nice guy. But just the concept of that, and the idea of a high school girl running away, and then I'm not gonna say he's middle aged, because I think he was like 25 or 26, and he was kind of I guess he was kind of nice for being somebody who was drunk, and he was very let's say very resistant to the idea of sleeping with a minor. But the thing with this anime is that he has to come to terms with the idea of harboring a minor, harboring a high school girl runaway. And it's very weird, to be honest with you. I don't know if I've seen anything like it, to be honest, because just the idea of him taking in this girl, and them living together and everything like that. I could see it rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, because it's like, wait, what? Like this in real life, usually that situation would definitely not end that way, but it is anime, so you give it, you give itself some credit. But honestly, with the way that anime presented itself in the first episode, I thought it was interesting enough for me to continue to watch it. I don't think it's going to be for everyone, but that's just me. You know, you also have that other anime where, again, you have an older guy and a high school girl, right? But this is a completely different, story, because you have it to where basically this older guy falls in love with this high school girl and basically starts following her around and just starts hitting on her and starts, doing all these things that might seem kind of creepy. And in fact, it is kind of creepy because, I mean, he's hitting on a girl that's like, what, 10 years younger than he is? And again, this is another anime that I don't think a lot of people. I think some people actually hated it. I remember seeing someone on Twitter where they were just like a whole bunch of people, just basically taking a crap on the series and just saying like, this is trash, this is horrible. I don't even want to watch this. Makes me feel uncomfortable. All that stuff. So, I mean, me personally, a romance is a romance. I mean, in some situations, age is just a number. And I know some people can be like, oh my gosh, did you really just say that? But yeah, no, I mean, some situations, age is just a number. I mean, I've seen other animes try to do this to where, you might have a middle-aged guy try to hook up with this high school girl. Me personally, if it's natural and it's not forced and there's no dirty play involved, why not, romance comes in all different kinds of shapes and sizes, from what I've seen in the past. So, I mean, and it's an anime, so it's not like it's real, it's fictional. So, I mean, it's nothing to be really offended with. I mean, you can be offended with the concept and the idea of it, but in reality, it's like, yeah, so it's not affecting, it's not real life. I mean, it happens in real life, but it's not real life, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that's just a few things that I've seen. What was that other anime? Oh, well, I'll say that for the later video. But you know, there's always going to be certain things that I've watched that maybe may not be for kids, right? 17 plus. If anybody knows what I'm talking about with the one last season, what was that called? The Redo Healer. Yeah, that anime. Right, well, I mean, I don't call it an anime. It's not really an anime. I mean, I think they were. I don't know why they put it on TV. It really shouldn't have been an anime. It should have been something else. Well, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, that did not have to be an anime. But anyway, back to this season. Those are just some of the things that I've seen. I plan on watching more things and giving you a more in-depth review on it. This is just me just kind of, talking about what I know and what I've seen and also what I remember. There's going to be more things that are going to be said in the later videos, either today or tomorrow. And basically those videos are just going to be about me actually showing you kind of what I'm talking about. Like, I'm going to take pictures from the episode and I'm going to kind of show you different scenes and kind of what I'm referring to. Obviously, I'm also include the characters' names, the studio who did it. I'm very familiar with the studios, by the way, because, Ufotable, Madhouse, Bones, Studio Bones, Production ID, just a whole bunch of different, you got A1, you got just a lot of different types of studios out there. Of course, Studio Mappa. I mean, they've been tearing it up lately. And of course you got some of these other lesser known like Project 9, even Passion Studios, and just different studios like that that are let's just say I've definitely followed their content and things that they've been pushing out with as far as anime goes. And but that'll also be a separate video. I actually have a ranking list of different studios from the past year, so I'll definitely share that with you guys. Just kind of my ranking. I literally have like a whole notebook full of them, so I'll definitely share my rankings. Again, that'll be a separate video of just different studios in regards to the quality that they have with their animes, because some studios are horrible. I'm not going to mention any names, but Studio Clown, Studio Parrot, the one who did Tokyo Ghoul, at least the second season. Um, Again, I don't want to spoil what I'm trying to what my content is going to be in the future, but you can kind of get an idea where I'm going with this. But so yeah, I mean, you know what, spring of 2021 is definitely not as poppin'. It's not as hot as last season was, but in my opinion, there's still plenty to watch for me. So with that being said, I'm gonna end it right here. If you guys want to ask me any questions, or if you have any kind of reaction to this video, please comment down below. The link in the description will be down below to that Annie chart that I use a lot to just kind of organize kind of what I'm going to watch and what I'm not going to watch. So that'll also be down in the description below. While my cat is, let's just say my cat needs me right now. So with that being said, this is Anime Rev 578, J, which is basically short for Jameer. And I'll see you right in the next video. So